What's the biggest problem at the moment? Really the biggest problem? The biggest problem is lack of access. We're told that we're all equal, but we're not really all equal. Why not? Because we don't all have the same access. I used to call this leveling the playing fields, but it's more about access. If you're rich, or if you've got a lot of money, I'm not sure if those are the same thing. Richness perhaps refers to a person. Having a lot of money could refer to a person or a company. If you're rich, or you have access to a lot of money, you have access to the most expensive lawyers. You can tie other people up in court for years or decades. If you're rich and you use a lot of electricity, you can pay a service fee and get a lot of benefits for electricity supply. For example, Eskom will pay you to switch off. Why are the really big companies complaining now that we're getting to stage 5 and stage 6 load shedding? It's because the smelters and the steel industry and the car industry, they're suffering now, whereas the rest of us have suffered till now. And the real problem for Eskom is, and the real reason why they need to put up prices so much, is because at stage 5 load shedding, they're paying horrendous penalties to the companies that gave them base load. Base load allows a power station to be built. The base load in my house gives me the design criteria for how much PV I need, what size battery I need, what size inverter I need, and if I need a generator. And should that generator be Eskom, or should it be a petrol, diesel, or gas generator? Or should it be a bigger PV system? And so the problem is access and lack of access. We all think that we're equal, but we're not, because we all don't have the same access. So there shouldn't be service fees which prevent people from having access. The government talks about the red carpet to red tape program. And who's that for? Well, if you want to build a building, that's great. But if you want to install a PV system on your house, you might find yourself with a 3 to 6 month delay. That plane flying past has given people who've paid that price access to that ride. Now, what's the problem? People don't have access. They don't have access to information. People that sell things want you to buy their particular product and not to buy any other product. So they'll do everything they can to brainwash you into believing that you need to buy their product. And if you have an alternative view, you might be told that you're a greenie or a tree hugger or a conservationist. You might be given a title which it's not applicable to you because you just asked a question. And we should be asking questions. When people answer our questions, it shows that we have access. So if we want to solve our problems, first we need access. We need level playing fields. We need no service fees. When we take out these service fees, we will reduce corruption. Everybody should be equal. Why should the president be able to have his own private jet? Why is he not flying economy like the rest of us? After all, you and I are paying his salary. He has more access than we have. Let's look at our problems and let's decide that we need to level our playing fields so that we can have real equality, where everybody is treated with respect and where we all have access. Thanks for watching Being Human in South Africa. Let's be human in South Africa, especially to each other and to our environment.